Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the CIL Formula College Championship. And tonight, we might be crowning ourselves a victor. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the round 12 of the CIL Formula College Series here at the Dutch Grand Prix, the Circuit Zandvoort. I nailed it. And welcome everybody to another CIL Formula College stream. And I am so excited for tonight because tonight this track it is going to be a doozy. Now let's go over some of the details for the track. Let's head right into it if we can. And basically, it is gonna be a very technical course, especially with the high banking. It's just like the Monster Mile out in the States in Dover. Now, opened in August 1948, located in Zandvoort, Netherlands. Also known as the Dutch Grand Prix, it is 2.64 miles, 4.25 kilometers, with 14 turns and 3 sectors. And you already could see on the map, really, the only straightaway is the front straightaway, with an elevation change, which you might not think much with 29 feet. Oh, you will see there's a lot of elevation change in here. With a top speed of 182 miles per hour, 293 kilometers an hour. That is going to be between turns 14 and turns 1. Now, where are the passing zones here? It's going to be turns 1. I don't think anywhere else really that you'll be able to get any passing done really. I mean, turns 2, 3, 4. It's all technical. You could say maybe going into turn 7, but it's a wide right-hander. And turn 9 could be one to really send it in. Turn 10 is a hairpin. Out into turn 11 could see another possibility for passing. And then out of turn 12, 13 is you're setting up out of 14 for that straightaway. So really, we'll see those passing opportunities. It's going to be really into turn 1. So tonight, it's going to be just a challenge of attrition for these drivers to see who's going to be able to just really handle the difficulty of Zandvoort, and definitely going to be seeing a lot of lap times. Right now, our estimate and based on our simulated time I should say for the various teams, we could see lap time between a minute 15 to a minute 18. So with 3 seconds of lap offsets, really, we could see a lot of lap traffic having involvement with the leader. So who knows? Tonight is going to be one interesting night, and of course, with this and 2 more races to go, we are nearing to the end of the CIL Formula College Series. So let's take a look at the drivers who are getting ready for tonight. Our top left is Alif, and top right, Lucas Moody, and bottom is Bradley Skinker. Now, all 3 drivers you see right there, the Ball State Podcast. Now, tonight, of course, we are going to see how things shake up, especially with the inverted grid, because tonight it could go anywhere else. I mean, who knows? This track has a lot of surprises, and you just never know what's gonna happen. And so, one thing to note for the folks at home, especially for Ball State fans, a little announcement concerning with the Leaf is that by finishing P1 or P2 in the next 3 sprint races, he clinches the World Drivers' Championship for the CIL Formula College. And with the Leaf and Cale Davidson, they have clinched P1 and P2 in the World Driver Championship if neither driver finish off the podium. So, it is going to, well, I mean, we already know who's going to really win it, but we'll see. You never know. Because to segue on that one, thank you, production team, it's going to be an interesting fight as Jordan Johnson, out of hibernation. I mean, where was the man? I mean, this man showed up, was a menace, and just went back into hiding. Now he is back out, but unfortunately, he's not out in the blue yet because he's going to have to suffer a EOL, so he's going to be end of the line strike for not having the student livery on his car. I should say Super Formula car. So for that, Jordan Johnson will have an EOL starting in the back, but we'll see how he can go through the field and maybe put a little pressure on our Muhammad Ali here as we are on board. Well, not on board. We're chasing him through the field right now as it is going to be here. We're gonna go on board here as we're gonna do a lap as he's gonna round about turn 11 down to turns 12 and 13. And we're gonna see how this one shapes up. It's gonna be interesting here. So now out of 14 here is where you're gonna set up here the start of the lap. That anchor curve, really, you want to ride it really well. So let's start out here our lap. Right here, heavy braking zone into turn 1. In a way, you you got that nice banking that helps the car turn itself to the right. Down here through turns two. This is technically turn two. Next up is turn three. Gonna be well, look at that. Wow, the car just bounces and it's really a fast corner. I said it's a slow speed corner. It's really a fast, low speed corner. Up into turn five through six. And here a right-hander turns seven. It's a long right-hander. Now up down into turn seven, and out of turn seven, out of eight now. And it's going to be another right-hander to nine. Now nine is a slow one here. Out of nine, it's going to be another heavy braking zone here in turns 10. This one is a flat corner, so not much banking to help carry the carry the car out with speed out of the corner. And it's a nice straightaway here out of turn 10 into turn 11. A heavy right-hander there, nearly a 90-degree right turn out into turn 12 here. So it's 11 and 12 here. Another straightaway here into turns 13. And it's a nice bank curve out into 14, which sets up for the final straightaway here, which, I mean, it reminds me a little bit of Bristol and Dover right here for y'all Oval fans. And out is a lap here at the Dutch Grand Prix. Thank you, Muhammad Ali, for taking us around. And that is a 15:07.2. 15:06.2. Thank you, production team. So 15:06.2. As you can see, a minute 15. That is a really fast lap, and that is a Cale Davidson broken car. And that's a Tyler Clinton's beach car. And the GOAT Alan Hong for St. Clair College is gonna ride around here. He's the only one really running at the moment. So out of turn four, up into out of turn three, up through turns four, through five and six. So yes, there is not much elevation change, but you can see just how crazy these corners are really banked. And turns three is going to be a really challenging corner, especially for a lot of these CIL drivers. It's going to be how do you take turn three, how slow, how fast, and how bumpy the car is going to be. So it's going to really offset the car, and it's going to eat up those rear tires. Because we all know when you get bumpy in a car, especially with those rear tires, it is going to be one hell of a ride. As right now, Jason Wallet, our very own Drexel University driver here, representing that beautiful blue and white, sorry, blue and yellow, I'm colorblind. Out in turn 7, into turn 8 here, right-hander right here. Look at him, wow, throw that car around the corner, that right rear nearly took himself out of turn 9, right there. Another slow speed corner, turns 9 and 8, 8 and 9 and 10, going to 10. Oh, we hear the tire spinning. And unfortunately, he's going to have to get it rolling again. But as you see, I think really the most difficult corners is going to be going into turns 3 and turns 8 through 10. It's just turns 8 is turns sorry, turns 8, 9 and 10 is really going to be how you're going to set this up. As right now we're on board here with Alexander Diamond, perfect here. So here going into turn 8 is how do you set up for turn 9? It's like it's a nearly a double apex corner right here. Out in turns 9, then heavy here into turns 10. You're just turning heavy right, then heavy left, just swinging the car left and right. So at least Drexel University is going to survive turn 10, as unfortunately his teammate did not. As out here, another straightaway, as I said, into turn 11. It's a crazy corner. You don't really see that anywhere else. Out into turn 12, into turn 13 here on the right hand, and this is what sets up 14, and the straightaway is that nice brake corner, and it's really just how you set yourself up. And especially with the tires, you just love to see bank corners. That's just me, the oval driver. Sorry, folks. And out here, let's see what he gets. As looks like Jordan Johnson, he's gonna take it. Oh, well, Jordan Johnson is currently practicing his victory. So he's gonna throw his lap away because he's gonna have to pit, or we'll get the EOL. So right now it's on board here with Esteban Munoz for Florida International University. That beautiful pink neon and I'd say light blue color paint scheme. It's really nice and beautiful. That is the Miami paint scheme. A little bit biased on the production team. I agree with them. This is a sick, very cool paint scheme. Once again, see how difficult that is. In turns 9 and 10, you can hear the rear tires just start squealing. So it's going to be an interesting turns 8, 9, and 10. And I think that's going to be where it dictates who's saving tires and who's going to be able to last to the end. It's definitely to turns 13, 14, 1, and 3. Having that banked is going to really help with the tires. Oh, and Esteban Munoz, I think he hit a little bit too much of the curb, went on the banking, and just absolutely bent it. But as you see, as his tires are doing synchronized dancing, it is going to be definitely how you take the curves, because once again, the curves here are insane. But not only that, I did say it from the beginning. I said that the bank is going to be helping it out a lot, but you have to remember, not only is the bank going to help you out, it's going to unsettle the car, especially out of the corner. So if you take it too much, you saw what happened with Esteban Munoz, you're going to hit the wall. So we don't want that to happen, hopefully. As right now, the grid is ready, and I am not going to be surprised if somebody's on the provisional pole. So let's get it on here in the Heineken Tunnel in the background. It is our Muhammad Ali of Ball State University here with a 1:15.062, nearly a sub 15. Oh, they're going to set it up quickly. All right, Lucas Moody second, Leclerc third, Clay Halterman fourth, Cale Davidson fifth, Esteban Munoz sixth, Diamond seventh, Skinker eighth. Let's go on to ninth and 10th. Ninth, Evans. 10th, Lamar. 11th, Tubagoic. 12th, Hastid. 13th, Panella. 14th, Klingus Smith. 15th, Wallet. 16th, Goat Hong. 17th, Johnson, Diaz, and Burrow. And so right now the cars are getting revved up. The lights are about to display. And we will see who survives turn one, because it is going to be something special. So let me just comment quickly right here. So as I said earlier, for your folks, for the Jordan Johnson fans out there, he's gonna be in the back. All right. So right now, the revs are on. The lights are on.
Green, green, green.
It is lights out, and away we go for the round 12 of the Seattle Formula Car Series. Right now, Elite pulls away at the lead. Lucas Weedy right behind them. As right now they're 3 wide for 5th place in the back right there. Going to turn 1 as Elite. Oh, right now Diamond on the outside. Oh, taking it really wide out of turn 1. Oh, as we got a wreck right there. One of the Clemson University drivers is out, but not yet. He's going to get it rolling. It looks like Panella and Hunter has made contact out of turn 1. But right now the leader, Elite and Kel Davidson, pull the way very so quick. Oh no, never mind. Sorry, wrong one. Moody's in the front. This is Moody, and it's Moody up front in 2nd place. Kel Davidson in 6th, right behind Alexander Diamond. Riley Skinker, teammates, right behind him. Right now, it is on board with Ball State University, Kel Davidson. As right now we saw Alif and Moody having a really strong start out of turn 1. So right now it is Ball State 1-2. But who's up there? Athena Leclerc of St. Clair Collegiate top 3, and Halterman right behind Athena Leclerc. Can she hold off UNC Charlotte? Right now, Halterman looking on the right side, inside of right now, going into turns 11. He's not going to do it. That heavy right-hander. Oh, but Athena Leclerc goes by, but she saves the car. Nice save out of turn 12. But she's going to have to throttle off as Glenn Halterman gets 3rd place. Right now, Cohen Evans in 11th, trying to battle off into 10th place is Aiken Lamar trying to hold him off. As right now the IUPUI driver trying to go through, as that's a beautiful shot there of the big corner out of turn 14 right there. As Athena Leclerc once again trying to fight through as they're right now side by side, but Athena Leclerc is going to think twice about it, going to let Bradley Skinker have the inside, but she's going to have a better, wider exit here out of turn 1 through the S's to turns 1.5 and 2. As Athena Leclerc is getting shut out right now, as Jordan Johnson, folks, we got ourselves and a contender for tonight. Jordan Johnson up into 7th place from dead last to 7th. Jordan Johnson is on a mission. And right now, Esteban Munoz on the attack on Athena Leclerc. So Athena Leclerc is struggling right now. She is fading as Esteban Munoz hit a little bit of the grass. But Athena Leclerc off into the gravel. Can she save it? Oh, let's see. Well, she goes out of view. Hopefully she gets the car rolling. As right now, Cohen Evans is going to be moved up into 10th. It looks like Athena Leclerc did save the car. Good job for her, and good job for it now for that IUPUI driver. But hold on, folks. From Kent State University, Jordan Johnson, as I said earlier, he got from last into 7th. Let's see how long it will take for him to go front. Kel Davidson, he made a mistake into turns 11. Like I said, turn 11, that inside corner, going into that right-hander out of turn, going out of turn 11. It is a doozy right now. Kel Davidson going to drop back into 9th place out of turn 13. Right now, Jordan Johnson up into 6th place. The biggest. Right now, Kel Davidson he's trying to get it up right here, rejuvenate that run, as he's on Aiken Lamar side by side going to turn 1. He's gonna send it in. No, he's not. He's gonna leave it off. He's gonna use a little bit of the corner out of turn 1 here. It's not gonna go side by side as Cohen Evans right behind him, but Kel Davidson through turns 4 and 5. Ooh, taking it wide here. Sorry, out of turn 3. Oh, he's gonna try and do the switcheroo. He did not get the switcheroo. Alexander Diamond having issues up front. He is spun sideways. He's backwards on the inside grass out of turn 5. He's gonna have to stay there. Oh, and he decided to opt for going into the pit, so he's gonna be towed into the pit lane. As right now Jordan Johnson up into 5th place, on the attack into Bradley Skinker. So right now, Ball State 1-2, Clint Halterman, UNC Charlotte, stopping them from a 1-2-3 with Bradley Skinker under the attack of Kent State University, Jordan Johnson. So right now, let's go on board with Jordan Johnson going through here, turns 11 and 12. Oh, as they use up a little bit of the curb as they're going a little bit off-roading here. I like this. I like this. As right now, out of turn 13 here, trying to set up here a pass maybe, as Jordan Johnson's going to have to find that sweet spot. Right now, overtake on. And folks, what is overtake right now? Overtake. You get a little bit of extra boost. As right now, the battle behind them for 7th place, Aiken Lamar under attack of Ball State University. Cale Davidson. Cale Davidson looking to the inside, side by side into turn 1. Who's going to get it? As Cale Davidson is going to send it in into turn 1. And Aiken Lamar is going to have to leave it off. He's going to let him by. But who is right there? As Cohen Evans. Through goes Cohen Evans. It's P8 out of turn 2 right here. Going to turn 3. A really long hairpin. But right now, Bradley Skinker. He's going to have to be on the prowl here. Jordan Johnson. Oh, they made contact. Nearly made contact. Jordan Johnson made the pass on Bradley Skinker off cam. And Bradley Skinker tried to make the attack on him again into turns 6 and 7, but once again, Bradley Skinker fell back out of turn 4. Oh, where did Esteban Munoz come from? Wow, as Esteban Munoz comes up into 5th place through turns 11. Sorry, to turns 9, as I said, folks, earlier. Turns 9 can be a passing opportunity. It looks like Esteban Munoz set himself up for a perfect pass, and Bradley Skinker right now, he is thinking right now, because right now he is not happy as he moves from 4th to 6th, really in less than 5 corners. But he is not giving up soon enough, so Skinker on the prowl behind Esteban Munoz right now, behind that Miami paint. What can he do right now? They both have overtake on right now. Esteban Munoz trying to pull away from Bradley Skinker down the straightaway here. What can he do right now? Is Bradley Skinker not enough? He's going to have to pull out here. Take it nice and easy out of turn 1. And folks, for y'all to know, what is the push to overtake? Oh, right now, they have currently 200 seconds of extra boost in terms of push to overtake. And whenever you use it, and you don't use it, you have to take a little recharge. So right now, it is Adrian Tupagoa trying to find his way across Aiken Lamar, but Aiken Lamar is not letting him by. Right now, he's going to finish. I mean, he's going to settle into 9th place right now. But still, Adrian Tupagoa is going to he's still going to be on the prowl. So right now, nearly with 21 laps to go here, and the Circuit Zandvoort in the Dutch Grand Prix here at the CL Formula Cars Series. Let's talk about the inverted grid. Oh, right now, Esteban Munoz made a mistake here. Bradley Skinker is on the prowl here. Florida International University under the attack of Ball State, but ooh, Esteban Munoz daring on the brakes there, going into 11. That is late on the brakes. Esteban Munoz must be really, really courageous on those brakes, as right now, Esteban is going to have 5th place for now. Hopefully doesn't make another mistake, as Florida International University is going to have a nice top 5 here, hopefully, if he can hold off Bradley Skinker and Cale Davidson in the back there too, but he seems like he's falling behind. But yes, right now, inverted grid, what does that mean? Well, our top 10 finishers of this Heat 1 means that in the feature race, next race, it's going to be an inverted grid. So as it stands, if Lee finishes in 1st, he will start in 10th place. So right now, it is going to be a Ball State 1-2 with Clint Halterman of UNC Charlotte in 3rd. And Jordan Johnson starting from the back. Folks, remember, he got an EOL. That means end of the line. He went through 18 cars. 18! Or 19, I should say, I think. So, folks, it is going to be a strong state for Kent State, and I don't think it's over yet, as Clint Halterman, he's right there. Clint Halterman sees us in his spirit. He is not happy. He is probably trying to get away from him as quick as possible. As right now, folks, one thing to note really is, as you see, a lot of the battles, they can happen really close, as we saw through turns 8 and 10, and going to turn 1, you can see where those battles happen, especially and turns 11 potentially. But that could also lead to disaster, as you saw folks really run it too wide into turn 11, or cut the curve, and does not do good for your car. But as I said earlier, the battles right now, not really much, as it is a tight circuit here, so a lot of passing abilities is going to be probably at the start or when the tire fall off happens. So right now, it's going to be really a nice Congo line of folks really going to be staying in the positions for now. So right now, we're going to be on board here at Lucas Moody's Ball State University, student driver here. And so we're going to have a lap here as we're coming out down to turns 11 here. And once again, folks, right here, this is a really tough corner here as Lucas Moody takes it really nice and easy here out of turn 12. It's going to be just who's going to be late on the braking there, especially we saw earlier. But quick to note that Lucas Moody, as you see on his digital dash, that purple light or pink light is a way for the for the push to overtake that it has to recharge. It is out of commission for a few corners, and these drivers have 200 seconds to use it throughout the race. So this race they have 200 seconds to use it. Now on board with him, out of turns 1, to turns 2, down into turn 3 right there. That big banker, just like Bristol, baby. As right now, we're gonna take a short quick break, but don't go anywhere. It's gonna be the CAL, crank it up, so put on those headphones or whatever. Turn up those speakers, as right now we're gonna be here on board with Lucas Moody, tearing it up here in the Circuit of Zandvoort, the round 12 of the CAL Formula College Series. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the CIL Formula Car Series Round 12 at the Dutch Grand Prix here at the Circuit Zandvoort. And right now we are lap 10 out of 25. And while we were on commentator's break, we saw Lucas Moody here on board. As one thing to note was those tires. And so right now he is taking good care of those tires. Not a lot of squealing, especially turns 8, 9, and 10. But looks like Halterman of UNC Charlotte is gonna be out of the race. Not yet. He's still rolling, but right now we don't know how much damage he has right now. He was from 3rd to 8th. So let's go and check out the replay on what happened right now. So let's take a look. Oh, he's side by side with somebody. I wonder who that is. That's Jordan Johnson. As the Halterman looks on the inside, trying to make another pass there. But Jordan Johnson makes a pass. What happens here? Oh, that is a George Russell and Fernando Alonso issue right there, as it looks like going to turn 3, tricky corner. Looks like Jordan Johnson maybe have backed up a little bit, but we don't know. His Halterman sent it in maybe even a little bit too much, and that caused his car to unsettle a little bit. So right now, Clay Halterman from 3rd to 8th, but his car is still good. But folks, remember, inverted grid. As long as he finishes in the top 10, if he finishes in 8th, that means he'll be starting 3rd on the second row in the second heat. So not gonna be a terrible thing for Clay Halterman. He could have a better start in the second race, but unfortunately, he won't be getting a podium for his first heat of the night. And folks, we have a driver here tonight. To join us is Alexander Diamond of Drexel University, the alumni driver. He's going to be here in the booth. Unfortunately, he was taken out in the race, so we're going to talk to him. Let's bring him up in the booth. Alexander Diamond, welcome to the broadcast booth. Our alumni driver for Drexel University. My guy, what happened there earlier?
Well, I'll tell you what happened. I leaned back in my racing rig a little too hard, and the seat back folded backwards. I lost control of my car a little bit, went into the grass, tried to sit up straight and hold it in the grass, but these cars are not lawnmowers, might I say. They do not do well in grass.
Yeah, we saw a couple of your couple of your peer drivers taking it really around the gravel, but especially for the grass. I mean, one thing I wanted to really ask here while we have you here is talk to me about turn 11. How technical that corner is.
Turn 11, I mean, you're gonna have to be honest, you're gonna have to describe the corner for me. I'm not
Oh,
good with numbers.
it's that heavy right-hander going to turns 12. So it's that like 90-degree right turn, and then you take a big left hairpin out of turn 12, and then it's the last two corners before the straightaway.
Oh, yes.
It's like
I
flat.
mean, there's no other way to put it. This entire track is technical. You put 1 foot wrong, you put a tire an inch into the grass, into the gravel, you got to snap it over, so you got to correct yourself real nice. And even when you don't go off the track, the technical bits of the curb, the exit of the very sharp hairpin that Munoz just went through, if you get on the curb a little bit too hard there, you lose a little bit of rear end. You got to straighten it out before you get onto what is essentially a long straight. There is no real turns until the long right-hander going into a left and then another right, but you just gotta go with it. You don't really have time to think on tracks like this and Road Atlanta when you're fast, almost 1 minute lap times. You're a lot of times you're kind of driving on instinct, especially when you're racing other drivers around here. But technicality wise, off the charts. It's Zandvoort. It's the Dutch Grand Prix, Max Verstappen's home turf. There's no reason why he doesn't win here, but you know.
I mean, hey, we don't need who needs Verstappen? We just got a lead up here already, 5 seconds up in the lead. But yeah, no. Ooh,
Exactly.
as we saw Esteban Munoz get a little bit loose off of turn 2, going to turn 3. But that's also like I guess one last thing before I let you go. Turn 3, that big banking. It reminds me a little bit of Bristol and Dover. Tell me, how does the car how does it feel when going through turns 3?
Turns where you've got to get it right. I've seen the racing line through here be on the high side, but I got to be honest, if you enter a little too high, it's bouncy in the beginning. You can really lose that rear end coming into it and get a good spin right in the middle, and then the exit, you get too much on the curb, you're done for. You got to really be smooth on the throttle on coming out of the corner and very smooth on the brake coming into it, unless you want to be wall food for you.
Well, thank you so much for that driver experience, and another thing for the folks at home to understand just how difficult this track tonight is. I think one of the most difficult tracks for the whole CIL schedule. So thank you so much for
Absolutely.
stopping by, and want to give a quick shout out.
Shout out Drexel University. Thanks for keeping me in here. Let me race for y'all. Parents, friends, thank y'all for supporting me in whatever stupid things I do, whether it's breaking my seat accidentally and spinning around or just going for a bit of a drive. It's all good fun, so thank y'all for that.
But well, that was Drexel University alumni driver Alexander Diamond here in the booth. An unfortunate night to end, but not yet, as he's got the second race to look forward to. So maybe, hopefully, we'll get a better finish there. As right now, we are on board here with Cale Davidson, Ball State University student driver, hunting down the other student driver, Bradley Skinker. Oh, he got a little bit loose there for Cale Davidson. But as we see right there, Bradley Skinker, he has been slowing a little bit. The last few lap times, Cale Davidson has been up a few tenths. So Cale Davidson seems like he's actually chasing down his teammate, Bradley Skinker. So I wonder, what are the teammate orders? And remember, folks, what I said about Cale Davidson clinching that second place World Drivers' Championship? Well, he's got to get podiums. And in terms of podiums, let's go through the podium and through the top 10. In our first place, and no need for introduction, our Muhammad Ali, Ball State University driver, up in first place with a 6-second lead. Jeez, last lap was 5 seconds, so looks like he's pulling a second. On Lucas Moody, his teammate, student driver for Ball State as well, he is pulling away, but not ever so slightly, because behind him, Jordan Johnson of Kent State University looks like he's below the 2 second mark. It only took him a few laps, but he has been getting faster and faster, and so he is currently hunting down Lucas Moody right now with less than a second and a half right now. And next, right after him is the next Ball State driver, Bradley Skinker. Strong start, but unfortunate when he got swallowed up through the field, but he was able to keep the car on the road, and a lot of the guys in front of him spun out, so he's able to capitalize on that, and he is sitting pretty in fourth. But right behind him, Kale Davidson is second as the fourth Ball State University. So right now, Ball State a 1, 2, 4, and 5. While they could have the 1, 2, 3, and 4, Jordan Johnson showed up tonight and said, "Nuh-uh, no Ball State wall is gonna happen on his watch." So Kale Davidson slowly trying to catch up, but also someone else catching up. Florida International University student Esteban Munoz. He has also been there and not going away. He was 3 laps ago. Right now, only a second behind Kale Davidson. And right behind him, Cohen Evans, student driver, IUPUI. Another solid, consistent run for him. I am not surprised to see him up here in the top 10. In the bottom top 10, of course, but he has kept the car clean, kept it consistent. Get out here another top 10 for his round 12 here. Clay Ultimate, unfortunate right now as UNC Charlotte. If you were just tuning in, unfortunately your alumni driver was in third, but accidentally just spun it out of turn 3. But he is on damage control. He is in 8th place, but folks, don't forget, it's inverted grid. So right now, as it stands, if he finishes 8th here with 9 laps to go, he will start third on the second heat race. And behind UNC Charlotte is St. Clair College of Athena Leclerc. She had a strong race at the beginning, getting up into second place, I believe third, but unfortunately she clipped the grass here and there and had to and she fell through the pack, but unfortunately has settled into 9th place for St. Clair College. And not only is it 1, but 2, as right now Adrian Tubago took a little slide through the gravel, but it's a top 10 2, 1, 2 Leclerc and Tubago, 9th and 10th for St. Clair College. So a really strong day for them, and Tubago is a nice little top 10 right here. And Esteban Munoz is out of this race. The number 9 car for Florida International University is out. Esteban Munoz is out, folks. What happened there? As right now, Kale Davidson on the attack here behind Bradley Skinner right now with 8 laps to go. What can he do? Down into turn 8. Right, once again, this is the technical corners here. Turns 9, looks like Kale Davidson sending it in a little bit more. Out of turn 9 into turn 10. It's all about setting up these corners. Who sets up with the better apex? Out of turn 10, let's see. It's Kale Davidson kind of a little bit wobbly there out of the corner. But let's see who's going to be late on the braking. Down into turn 11, the heavy right-hander here. Into turns 12, a hairpin. Right now, Jordan Johnson is passing Lucas Moody on the outside going into turn 1. As Jordan Johnson still, contact. Lucas Moody and Jordan Johnson made contact. Kent State and Ball State have made that's a kerfuffle right there. As right now, Lucas Moody has no front wing. And folks, if you have no front wing here, no front downforce, you're not going to go anywhere. As Jordan Johnson taken out by Lucas Moody. But looks like Jordan Johnson on the track again. Remember, folks, he did have a big lead over 4th place, so if he can keep it on the track, he might salvage this one. But right now, Bradley Skinker under the attack of Kale Davidson. Teammates order. Who knows? Out of turn 5, up into turn 6, here down into turn 7. This is where you set up for turns 9. He backed off a little bit. Kale Davidson being the nice guy here, going to turns 8. Now 8, 9, and 10. What can Kale Davidson do? Oh, as Bradley Skinker goes a little bit wide here, going to turns 9. Here next is turns 10. Right in front of him, Jordan Johnson. But what happened, folks? Into turn 1, they were side by side. Lucas Moody on the inside, Jordan Johnson on the outside. That's right now. We're gonna get a replay here. As it all started here out of turns 14, you set that up perfectly. And going side by side, Jordan Johnson making the pass, but Lucas Moody just sending it in. But looks like, I don't know, that is a tough camera control right there. But Jordan Johnson Looks like he got a little bit damage on the right side, but I don't think he got that much damage. But looks like Jordan Johnson went in the pits. Jordan Johnson has went into the pits, folks. He is gonna fall back to 8th. Oh man, looks like he did get a lot of damage from that. But yeah, looks like Lucas Moody, a lot of front wing damage, so that means a lot of people are gonna be moving up. So right now, it is a ball state 1, 2, 3, 4. Not the way that they would want, I would hope. As Cale Davidson, once again, on the attack, right now behind Bradley Skinker. But once again, he's gonna let off here, down into turn 7. It's always gonna be there. Turns 8 here. So it looks like turn 7, Cale Davidson just lets off. He knows he's much faster than Bradley Skinker. But for how long can he be patient? Because it is going to be 6 laps. As right now, it is a train ride here. It's a choo-choo train here from 4th to 7th. So right now, 4th to 7th, it is going to be a close battle. If someone messes up, they're going to lose a lot of momentum here. As right now, Clay Holtzman is going to use up as much of the curbs. He is eating it up everywhere. Throwing the car into turn 13, setting it up out of here for 14. What can he do here? Trying to cut as much corner here behind Cohen Evans as the UNC Charlotte, trying to hunt down IUPUI. Does he have anything left in the tank right now with 6 laps to go? And right now we are going to go live on board with Cale Davidson. It is so close with 5 laps to go as the leader is about to cross the line with 5 laps to go here. Cale Davidson, he is sniffing for that podium finish. He wants that 3rd place. He needs that 3rd place, folks, because remember, for Cale Davidson to lock into that to get in that 2nd place for the World Drivers' Champion, he's got to get a podium here consistently. And we saw a little bit of lockup by Bradley Skinker there. If he gets a flat spot, that tire will keep going for that flat spot, so he's going to be hurting right now. Bradley Skinker, he is pushing, but Cale Davidson on the back, ever so slightly. Ooh, looks like Bradley Skinker, he's trying to move around. He's trying not to give his teammates his a little bit of slipstream right there, so that's a little bit of I don't know, they're teammates, but it looks like they're not. Out of turn 1, going through the S's here to turn 2. As it is currently 5 laps to go here at the Circuit Zandvoort. As Cale Davidson, he's going to look on the inside here. Oh, but it looks like Bradley Skinker is going to block it up. Cale Davidson, he's going to lift here. I'm calling it. Yes, he did. Going to turn 7, he's going to lift. Cale Davidson, my guy, I would not be happy. I know that's your teammate, but that was a little bit too close. He wants that World Drivers' Champion 2nd place. But right now, Bradley Skinker not letting it happen as he needs that podium finish. He is setting that car. But right now, Cohen Evans, a little bit of overcorrecting by Cale Davidson. But the IOPUI student driver, Cohen Evans, he is loving this. He is hoping that these two folks just crash into each other, and that makes him go up into 3rd place. But behind him, also enjoying the view, is Claire Holtzman for UNC Charlotte. So right now, it is, whoa, as Cale Davidson goes a little bit wide, he's going to hit the gravel, but Cohen Evans, he's going to be on the attack. Let's see, he has a better exit here, but he does not have push to overtake right now. He's on cooldown. He's going to send it in into turn 1, but not enough there. It looks like Cale Davidson has a better entry and exit. As Cohen Evans, not enough, but still, so close. Can he send it into turn 3? No, he does not. He's going to take it wide there as everybody else. A little bit bumpy there, going to the middle of the corner, out of the corner here, out of turn 3, through the S's here, through 4 and 5. Bradley Skinker holding on that podium position in 3rd. But watch out, folks, as Lucas Moody is only 3 seconds ahead. So Bradley Skinker slowly catching up to Lucas Moody, because remember, folks, he has no front wing. And what does that mean here with the heavy front wing dependent? Oh, as Cale Davidson goes a little bit wide there, he's using up those tires, and Bradley Skinker has a better exit off of turns 9. Goes in a little bit shallower, Cale Davidson than his teammate. But Lucas Moody, right now, it is only 2 seconds ahead of 3rd place. So it's only a matter of time that Bradley Skinker catches up to Lucas Moody. But with 3 laps to go, Hopefully they can hold it on. As right now, folks, hot, fresh off the press, fresh off the desk of the steward's office, Lucas Moody has been handed a 10-second penalty. I repeat, Lucas Moody has been given a 10-second penalty for the incident he has with Jordan Johnson. So with a 10-second, he's going to be pushed down to 8th place. Sorry, 7th place. 7th place right now. As you see, Adrian Tibagoic is 13 seconds behind his teammate and Athena Leclerc. Right now, Caleb Davidson on the attack. Bradley Skinker. He's going to look on the outside. He's going to use his overtake up into turns 5 and 6. He goes off a little bit off the track. He's going to send it in. He sent it in to turn 7. Down into turns 8 from Bradley Skinker. Not going to give up here. He's going to still send it in here. What can Bradley Skinker do? He's going to have a shorter line here. He has been saving tires. And who is that? Lucas Moody with 2 laps to go. I think Lucas Moody. Oh, he goes a little bit wide. Lucas Moody took it really wide out of turns 10, side by side here. As Mikhail Davidson. But Bradley Skinker looks like he's going to give it back to him as he does not have push to overtake Mikhail Davidson. He took it a little wide there, but having that wider exit. McCone Evans once again on the attack here for IUPUI. What a battle as the leader. It is 2 laps to go, folks. 2 laps to go. What can Lucas Moody do? Scott Evans gets a little bit of the gravel. Looks like he lost speed, but right behind him, UNC Charlotte, Clay Halterman. Can he make an attack? No, he does not. He does not have a push to overtake on. McCone Evans trying to get at Bradley Skinker. Not enough right now. Cale Davidson right now behind Lucas Moody. Lucas Moody has been slow, really slow. Cale Davidson, he knows the second place can help him out for the World Drivers' Championship for second place. But Lucas Moody trying to hold on. Cale Evans right now behind him. A battle for second. Right now, second by second, Lucas Moody and Cale Davidson. Cale Davidson on the inside. Cale Evans on the outside of Bradley Skinker. What a battle throughout the race. As it's all settled out, Cale Davidson gets up to second. Lucas Moody down into third. But still, Cohen Evans behind Bradley Skinker. Bradley Skinker right now, what is he going to do? Will he protect his teammate? Lucas Moody for 1, 2, 3, 4. Has right now Cohen Evans having issues behind Bradley Skinker. Having issues behind his teammate, Lucas Moody. Lucas Moody, look how wide he goes into that corner. No front wing cannot turn that car. Final lap, folks. As Muhammad Ali, Bradley Skinker sends it in into turns 9. Oh, but a little bit of lockup right there as Cohen Evans behind Lucas Moody. Folks, Bradley Skinker just gave Lucas Moody, he served him on a dinner plate. He served him on a dinner platter as Cohen Evans on the attack right here. He's going to go for it on the outside here out of turn 14 down to the straightaway. What can Lucas Moody do? Oh, man, he's out there. As Halterman also there. What is he going to do? UNC Charlotte moves up into top 5. Lucas Moody goes back into 6th place. But right now, Clay Halterman on the outside, inside of Cohen Evans. Clay Halterman takes it. He takes 4th place. Oh, but a little bit of scrap right there between Cohen Evans and Clay Halterman. Folks, I'm losing my voice right now. But right now, let's go back on the leader. As much as I'm loving this battle, Muhammad Ali rounding about turns 13 and 14. Folks, 31 seconds. 31 seconds as Ali with this win. Ball State University. Ali wins. He's up to round 12. Heat 1 race, but wins the Formula College Series Championship. Right behind them right now, a battle for 3rd place, UNC Charlotte. Clay Halterman on the attack of Bradley Skinker. Down into turns 11. Sorry, down to turns 11 and 12. Clay Halterman having pushed overtake with 18 seconds left. Who has it all? As Bradley Skinker gonna take it really, and he's gonna take it really short on the exit. Clay Halterman behind him, gonna have to send it in, but it's not gonna be enough. As Bradley Skinker is gonna trail behind Cale Davidson. As Cale Davidson is gonna pass through round 2, P2. But Clay Halterman on the top. Cale Davidson did not, Bradley Skinker with only 5 hundredths of a second. Clint Halterman does not get 3rd place. It is a 1-2-3 Ball State. Wow, Adrian Tibagoic finishing out around about top 8. I'm sorry, folks, we'll go over the top 10 later as Adrian Tibagoic is going to go and hit the barriers, letting out all his frustration. Jason Wallach goes a little bit wide there. Unfortunately, going to finish out of the top 10. But, folks, what a battle to the end as UNC Charlotte Clay Halterman side by side on Bradley Skinker with 0.055 seconds. Folks, 500th of a second. Bradley Skinker was able to fend off UNC Charlotte for a 1-2-3 Ball State win. But folks, as I said, we're gonna crown ourselves our first Super Formula College championship right now, as it is in, folks. I have the honor to say our Muhammad Ali for the first ever CAL Super Formula College Series is gonna be the champion of the world here in the CAL Formula College Series. He's gonna win it in first place, folks. Round of applause to Muhammad Ali as he crosses the line and takes the win. Wow. My phone is going off. Twitter is going crazy right now. Verstappen could not. Ali could. And folks, with that, that is the end of our Heat 1 race. And we're going to have a short 4-minute warm-up for these drivers. Well, I should say cool down, but folks, they're just going to be warming up. As we're going to take a short, quick break here, as that last 4 laps was insane. So we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Heat 2 coming your way soon enough. And hit that subscribe button and like button. See ya. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the CIL Formula College Series, round 12 here at the Dutch Grand Prix in the Circuit Zandvoort. And so, Alif, folks, like I said, Alif is champion of the world of the CIL Formula College Series, as he's gonna be the winner, the World Driver Champion here for our season, our maiden season of the Super Formula College. And speaking of which, let's pull him up and get him here in the booth. As Alif, a Ball State University alumni driver, welcome and congratulations on being champion of the world here in the CAL Super Formula College Series maiden season. How does it feel to clinch it with not even with I'd say 2.5 races left?
I didn't even think I could clinch it this round, to be honest. I thought it was gonna be like, okay, I thought it was still like Watkins Glen or something. So I was like, great, and yeah, I didn't realize I clinched it. Very happy for that. Another double championship for Ball State and in the Collegiate drivers. Yeah, super proud of the team. Super proud of all the work that's been going on. Yeah.
Well, I mean, am I surprised? I'm not surprised, but my question here is, how did it feel to pull away with 31 seconds, man?
I don't know. I mean, I think Lucas and Jordan were pretty much there, like 10 seconds away. So I don't know. Something happened with on an incident.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jordan Johnson spun out your teammate. Just sorry, Lucas Moody made contact with Jordan Johnson.
Hmm.
So Jordan Johnson went in the pits, and Lucas Moody got a 10-second penalty, pushing him back to 8th place.
Yeah, I think that all kind of helped with the 30 seconds. But yeah, at the end of the day, a win is still a win. Even if you're like 2 seconds or 3 seconds or 30 seconds away. So we'll take that. Yeah, we got to grid up for the next race. So I'll see you guys.
Well,
Hopefully. Yeah.
10-4. Hopefully, thank you, Alif, and congratulations on him for being champion of the world here at the Seattle Formula College Series, as they are going to be revving up here for our second round. And I mean, wow. I mean, I'm not surprised, Keith. I know you're not surprised. It is gonna be just, I guess, the next 2.5 races. I feel like he should be relaxed. Like, it doesn't matter. The man won. But who am I talking about? He's gonna win it. So let's talk about here as the up front is Smith and Aiken Lamar's right now. The revs are revving as I said, top 10 is inverted, folks. Sorry we didn't go over the
Green
top 10, but
flag, green
let's go
flag.
in as lights are out and away we go here at the last race here for tonight at the round 12 Seattle Formula Car Series. They're 4 wide in the back right now. In the lead right now is gonna be Kill. Oh, we got
Caution,
James.
yellow flag.
We have a pop-up, folks. It looks like it's going to be Adrian Tipagoic, Cale Davidson, Jason Wallet, Hunter Hesty, Andrew Burrell, all out. Oh my god. Oh, wow, folks. It is going to be a caution. Oh, that is Lucas Moody, Tyler Klingesmith. Oh my god. Oh, folks don't have front wing. Man, I should have signed up for this race. I could have got a solid top 10 in this one. Oh, man. Folks, this is Alif is safe, Evans is safe. I think Jordan Johnson. Can we get Jordan Johnson? Can we see Jordan Johnson's right now? Jordan Johnson, I think he might win this one. But folks, we have had a we had a I should say a wreck yard, a car. Wow. I'm out. I am I'm just speechless, folks, as that was a whole parking lot. That's what I was looking for. Folks, as we look through the field right now, first car out here is Andrew Burrell, but Lucas Moody and Clint Halterman, no front wing, folks, and no rear wing for Lucas Moody. Wow, as if last race wasn't bad enough. All right, folks, let's take a quick replay. Oh my God. So right now, as the revs are revving and the lights are out, and here we go, wide as they go through, going into turn one. Looks like someone got a little bit antsy there, as it was. Oh man, that was Tupagoic. Oh man, but I wish, yeah, like, oh, folks, right now we got the AMR safety team out there. Oh, looks like, Adrian Tupagoic got really late on the gas. And I think whoever's in second row also really late there. And oh, that was Athena Leclerc. We gotta rewind it back. We gotta rewind it back. Oh man, look at the the right side pod of Athena Leclerc's car. All right, so right now let's go on board here. Who's on Athena Leclerc here on this restart? She sends it in 4 wide. A really strong start for St. Clair College. Going to turn 1. Ah! She got bumped by Lucas Moody, I believe. So let's go on board with Lucas Moody here. Oh, right now we're on board with Athena Leclerc. Alright, so Lucas Moody right here. On board here. So Athena Leclerc gets a really fast exit here. Out from row 3. So for St. Clair College, as she should. That's awesome. But Lucas Moody, I think, looks like Lucas Moody, not only is he going to have no front wing, no rear wing, he's going to get another 10-second penalty. Lucas Moody's having the worst night of his life right now. I think so. But yes, right now, it looked like it looked like Lucas Moody got passed by Athena Leclerc, and Athena Leclerc going to turn 1, went on the brakes, and Lucas Moody just did not use the brakes. He used her as the brakes. He used Leclerc as the brakes, and unfortunately, St. Clair College got the end of the stick right there. But Klingensmith is in the lead. Robert Morris University's own Klingensmith is in first with no damage, folks. With that, really, wow, I haven't taken a look at that paint scheme right there. That looks really cool. As it is Robert Morris University going to be leading for the first time in the CL Formula Car Series. Folks, this is a historical moment. As behind him is yeah, Clint Halterman, USC Charlotte. I don't know if he has a spotter. I don't know if he has been told that he has no front wing. So let's go on board here. Let's go through the field while we can. The survivors, I should say. Clint Halterman of UNC Charlotte in second, but he has no front wing. Folks, I don't even know if he knows. Hopefully the spotter is telling him. Aiken Lamar for Howard Community College in third in top three. Let's go. And let's go on to fourth place. Bradley Skinker, as we saw, he had a little bit of bumps here and there, so I don't know how much damage he has. So right now, sitting in fourth. Cohen Evans, he got through there in fifth place. So it looked like he's going to be able to stay on there with, I see he still has a front wing. Our Muhammad Ali, oh man, his life flashed before his eyes, but he's going to be in sixth place, and he's going to be alive to live to say the tale. Live on to tell the tale. As Esteban Munoz, and Florida International University also going to be able to live on here in seventh place and be able to finish, be able to live after round one. As Jordan Johnson is playing with the shifter, my guy. Hopefully you don't money shift, as we see a lot of some people pulling into the pits. As Jordan Johnson for Kent State University is going to move up. So yeah, Bradley Skinker and Clint Halterman are going to be in, and so they're going to have to pit in to get pairs here. As it looks like Aiken Lamar, Cohen Evans, yeah, right now it is going to be a leaf in fourth, Esteban Munoz in fifth, Jordan Johnson at fifth, Halterman, Klingensmith, and sorry, Halterman, Davidson, and Skinker has went into the pit. Looks like they do they have fast repair? So it looks like they have fast repair, probably. I think so. It looks like they do, but they're gonna have to start at the end of the line. But wow, wait, hold on, folks. It looks like they were able to jump frog some positions here. As it looks like Bradley Skinker is out into 13th. No, Lucas Moody and Kel Davis is still in the pits. Let's see here as right now the pace car is slowly going around. But folks, one thing to recognize, and it's going to be the pace car going in as we see the pace car lights are off. So we're going to go racing here soon at the Circuit of Zandvoort. But one thing to notice, folks, look how slow this pace car is going. I mean, it's going to be cold out there with those tires. It's going to be ice skating into turn one. So right now, the track temperature is 34 Celsius, but still just running really slow on those tires right now. Cooling them off could be good for the grip, and it could not be good. So we'll see how that shapes up here. As right now, Clint Halterman has just got out of the pits. I think maybe he has a full, hopefully a whole car. That's going to be Cale Davidson. Cale Davidson just got out of the pit. Sorry, folks. Cale Davidson charging right now. He's trying to warm up his tires. So it looks like he's got his front wing in check, and he is going to be able to fight back to the field, hopefully. So looks like, as folks, as I said earlier, the caution is going to end here as the pace car is going to go in this lap, and time will tell how long will Tyler Klingensmith be in the lead, because folks, for Robert Morris University to lead a lap here on the Seattle Formula College Series will be a feat of its own, and for him to do that, I bet he's going to be really happy with his performance tonight. Rounding about here through turns 11 and 12. We're almost getting there. As right now, Tyler Klingensmith, he will be setting off the pace here. He will be starting off the grid, and they're all. Remember, folks, this is going to be interesting here. Down into turn one, they're all going to be fighting for position, jostling for the inside or the outside lane. But we're going to expect, hopefully, a more cleaner turn one. As right now, Aiken Lamar from Howard Community College wants that lead. He knows he wants it. He smells it right there in front of him as the pace car is about to come in. Folks, get your popcorn, get your soda, get ready, because right now we're about to go green again here in the CIL Formula College Series, round 12 at the Dutch Grand Prix. As right now the pace car going in. Tyler Klingensmith from Robert Morris University. He's going to lead the field.
Green
And it's going to
flag,
be
green
green
flag.
flag. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing here again at Circuit Zandvoort right now. Side by side, second and, right now, third and fourth, as looks like a leaf. He's going to send it in. What a move by your championship leader as a leaf sends it in and passes Cohen Evans with ease into turn one, going to third. But right now, Tyler Klingensmith in front, but behind him, Aiken Lamar. Can he hold him off? Not for long, as a leaf trying to show his bumper. Where he's going to go? Inside, outside, out of turn 5, up into turn 6. Right here, down into turn 7. This is where you're going to set up for turn 8. Elite taking it really inside. Wow. Goodbye. Goodbye, Cohen Evans right now. It's Tyler Klingensmith in first place. How long can he last right now? Down out of turn 8. And then, oh, Lamar, oh, Ryan Johnson, Adrian Tubakovic. We have a car shift, folks. I think, if not, yep, did I call it? Oh no, folks, that is Aiken Lamar, Agent Tuco, and Jordan Johnson out of this race. Right now, folks, only 11 cars. 11 cars here as a leap. Oh man, unfortunately, we just saw a leap pass against Smith. But Esteban Munoz under the attack of Cohen Evans. Cohen Evans just drove. I think Cohen Evans got squeezed out there. He's not going to like it. As Esteban Munoz put him against the wall. But Cohen Evans, he's going to answer it back right now. Wow, right now on the overtake, Esteban Munoz, but Cohen Evans does not have the overtake. Trying to break it up. Ooh, that's a little bit of weaving. I don't know about that, Esteban Munoz. That's a lot of weaving. The stewards are not going to be happy with that one. As Cohen Evans trying to stay right there behind Esteban Munoz. But folks, as we saw there, a little bit of weaving. That's loud. Hunter Hennessy of Collegiate University also out of the race. He hit his front bumper. Yeah, he's out of this race. Folks, we only have 10 cars. 10 cars on the left. Right, turn right is Esteban Munoz. He's going to send it in into Tyler Klingensmith. Right now, down into turn 7. Down into turn 8. Esteban Munoz from Florida International University. Can we see a top 3? A top 3 for Esteban Munoz from Florida International University student for the first time for Seattle 4-car series. As Tyler Klingensmith is right behind him into podium place. But Cohen Evans wants to get it right now. Cohen Evans sees the podium finish. As right now, Cohen Evans is pushing right now down into turn 11 right here. But folks, remember, turns 11 and 12, how you set up yourself for the front stretch is all about these next couple of corners, using up all the curb you can. Alexander Diamond just spun it out of turn 11. As I said, turn 11, it's a tough spot. He's going to lawnmower it. But it doesn't really matter. Alexander Diamond is going to relegate. Let's go Evans, that's overtake on the inside right now, passing Tyler Klingensmith. IUPUI driver, Cohen Evans, side, going down into the front stretch. It looks like Cohen Evans is going to... Cohen Evans is going to speed by Tyler Klingensmith and get, no! He has a little overcorrection. Commentator's curse, he's not out of the blue yet. As IUPUI driver is not clear. As Robert Morris University is trying to get back there. Tyler wants that top 3. Can he get it? Up into turn 6, down into turn 7 here. Oh, but it looks like he's going to have to lift a little bit there. As it looks like Cohen Evans, he's a little bit more courageous, a little bit more comfortable. As Tyler Klingensmith hits the grass a little bit, goes wide. Up the inside, Bradley Skinker. Goes Bradley Skinker on 4th place right now. Wow, folks, what a battle here. The second time, folks, I'm getting a little bit of deja vu. I think in the first heat race, Bradley Skinker pulled that same move into turn 9 when we were on board of somebody. He just in the blind zone. So it looks like Bradley Skinker loves to really peek and to sneak around in turns 9 and rightfully slow. So right now, Ball State 1 and 4, but everywhere else, it is points up. Everybody's scoring the points as Cale Davidson in 8th place, trying to get on to Nicholas Panella. As right now, Cale Davidson started from the back. As right now, let's hold on, folks. I need to catch a breath here. Wow, I did not expect from a lap 1 wreck to multiple car wrecks throughout the field. As right now, Cale Davidson, what a move! Wow, that was a switcheroo as Cale Davidson on the inside of Clint Halterman, side by side. Sorry, with Nicholas. Yeah, right now, Nicholas Panella and Cale Davidson side by side. Down into turn 7. Cale Davidson hitting a little bit on the grass, did not lose a car. Good for him. As Nicholas Panella is gonna be losing that 8th position. As right now, Cale Davidson is gonna be up front. Wait, I'm sorry. hold on. They just switched again. Panella is in front. It's 7th. So right now, we're going to stay on it right now. It's Kel Davidson. He has a car. He went in. He got the repairs. His crew chief said, go get him. As Kel Davidson is trying to hunt down Panella for 7th place, because Kel Davidson knows the more points he gets, the better it is to secure his 2nd place in the World Drivers' Championship. Right now, really good exit off of turn 12. Down into turns 12, 13, and 14. Look like Nicholas Panella. He hit the gravel, but Kel Davidson not opting for push to overtake. With 14 laps to go. As right now, Kel Davidson so close yet so far. As we saw the move he almost made here down into turns 3. Can he do it again? Oh, he sends it in, but he's going to do it again right now. Like I called it. Nicholas Panella on the outside. Kel Davidson on the left. What are they going to do? No room for real estate right here. It's going to be a tricky corner here. Turns 5 through and 6 and 7. Right now, down into turns 8. Right, oh, and Kel Davidson, he's going to lift it. As Kel Davidson, right now, zooming by through turn 7, down into 8 into 9. We saw it again, folks. Same old trick in the book as Kel Davidson try to get the cut over move into turn 3. Go up high, exit down low. As looks like he's losing the tire grip. He is using it all up. And Nicholas Panella with the 2nd lead is pulling away. Kel Davidson, my guy, please save the car. As right now, Alexander Diamond on the attack of the GOAT, Alan Hong, through 11 and 12. Alexander Diamond from Drexel University trying to hold on here. As right now, he's going to have push overtake. Can he set this up? Through turns 12, 13, now through 14. It's all about setting it up right now. Alan Hong does not have overtake on. So Alexander Diamond, he's going to be pushing overtake right now. Can he get it? Yes, he does. Right now, more than 10 kilometers faster. Down into the straightaway. Going to turn 1. And a beautiful pass for Drexel University's Alexander Diamond. He's going to get 9th place. And Alan Hong, the GOAT, he's going to be in 10th. But not for long right now. As looks like right now, Jordan Johnson out in 11th. But he's on the track right now. So potentially for top 10, who knows? It's Kel Davidson. Right there, right behind Panella. Kel Davidson on the attack. He's going to send it into turns 8. Down into turn 9. It's all about setting it up right here. He's going to take it an even shallower down to turns 9, into turns 10. Flat left-hander here. Kel Davidson taking it a little bit entry, but Nicholas Panella taking it wide, sacrificing that entry speed for that better exit speed. Down into turns 11. Can Kel Davidson late on the braking? Wow, this man has a lot of confidence in that braking, but he wants that 7th place. As right now, a Leaf with the fastest lap. Not surprised there. As Kel Davidson taking it even inside here at turns 12. Down into turns 13, out of 14 here. Can Kel Davidson get it right now? No push to overtake. He's going to trap here. Folks, it is going to be a tight battle here with 15 laps to go. Right here, folks, will he do it again? Do we see the Kel Davidson special into turn 3? But Nicholas Panella, he knows it. He's seen it twice. Those tires are tough. As Davidson, he's going to take it inside. Better exit here, right there. Once again, just getting closer and closer to Panella. But Kel Davidson biding his time. But remember, folks, that rear tire, he is losing it. Trying to push so hard to get past Panella. He knows he has the faster car, but remember, folks, how difficult it is to pass. Or really, Panella, he's putting on the block of the century. Who knows? Right now, out of turn 8, with turns 9, Panella, get right. But Kel Davidson, he's going to send it on the inside, but into turn 10, slides it, but not getting it. And yes, Panella, reaching his inside, he's reaching his Fernando Alonso. He is making it really difficult to pass. Right now, is Davidson not happy, trying to get past Panella. So right now, if you're watching Robert Morris University, a 6th and 7th, folks, 1 and 2 in the top 7, and yours truly, Panella, holding out Ball States 1 second place driver, Kel Davidson. So, fellas, he deserves a raise right now, folks. As right now, Cohen Evans under the attack of Bradley Skinker. Bradley Skinker finally catching up here with 14 laps to go here. As Bradley Skinker trying to catch up here into 3rd place. 3rd, folks. And so we're gonna be on board here for Bradley Skinker. So we're gonna take a short commentators break, but we're gonna be here. We're gonna do a live onboard of Bradley Skinker, and so don't go anywhere, as we are here live in the round 12 of the Seattle Formula College Series. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we are live here in round 12 of the CAL Formula College Series. It is lap 15 out of 25, and right now, you see right there, the battle for third is heating up with right now Cohen Evans leading this bag for IUPUI. Bradley Skinner right behind him, and Clint Halterman out of nowhere coming back through and seeing and potentially getting in top three. as it stands, folks, right now, the top 10, and also just a little driver's update. Jordan Johnson is out of this race. So right now he is out of the pits. So that means a top 10, folks. Everyone in this race, no matter what, are gonna get points. So this is a points confirmed right there. All the drivers running as points. So oh, right now we saw Bradley Skinker got a little bit close to Evans. Oh, but they got a little bit close there. I don't know if that's let's see what happens here. Out of turns 12, he got a little bit loose there, but like Altman is right behind them. So let's do our top 10 before any other spicy things happens. In our lead right now, Muhammad Ali, Ball State University with a 10-second lead right now over Esteban Munoz and pulling away with 10 seconds, with 10 laps to go. Esteban Munoz, a first-time podium finish for Florida International University, who time will tell, as right now Esteban Munoz running solid in second place. Hopefully we'll see him here soon with 10 laps to go. Cohen Evans, IUPUI, under the attack right now. Behind him is Bradley Skinker in fourth place for Ball State University. So right now, a good segue as he goes through the corners, down into turn 5, Bradley Skinker, looking the inside, he's gonna put his nose into it, down into turn 7, side by side, Bradley Skinker on the inside, oh, but on the outside, Cohen Evans is not gonna give up, he does, unfortunately, as Bradley Skinker is gonna move up for a third place position for Ball State University, but Esteban Munoz, Clint Halterman, behind Cohen Evans, he knows that opportunity is right there, as Cohen Evans is gonna try and go in there deep, but not enough as Clint Halterman takes a little better exit right there behind Cohen Evans. As right now, and we see if UNC Charlotte, because let's continue on right there. In 5th place is UNC Charlotte. Clint Halterman, alumni driver here. Doing a pretty good job. Had not a good race in the first heat. Spun out there, finished 8th, but right now he's sitting in 5th. +3 improvement if he can finish off here. Pretty good for him. 6th place. Folks, Robert Morris University, A1, 2 in the top 7. Let's start out with our alumni driver, Tyler Klingensmith. Sorry, our student driver, Tyler Klingensmith for Robert Morris University. Running really solid here. Has been in a field of his own, really, with a 10-second gap between him and Clint Halterman. And 2 seconds back was Nicholas Patinella. As looks like Cale Davidson sent it in on the turn 1 in the inside of Patinella. As Cale Davidson, well, looks like we're going to go over to Cale Davidson. It is a 7th place right now for Cale Davidson of Boston University. He had a pretty strong first race, and right now finished 2nd place, but unfortunately starting 8th and then back 9th. With all that wreck and havoc, he had to go back to the field, had to get a little bit of repair, but now he's out and about in 7th, trying to get points here. So a not so good, but a good recovery, damage control by Cale Davidson. And lastly, what would have been 7th, what would have been a 1-2 is Nicholas Patinella. So Patinella is in 8th place currently for Robert Morris University. Our student driver, still getting a top 10. Should be proud of this performance. Pretty good start, a pretty good race for him right now with 8 laps to go. And in 9th, it is Drexel University's alumni driver, Alexander Diamond, in 9th place. Oh, once again, a strong top 10 performance here. Been consistent all night. Gotta avoid the wrecks. So deserves to be here in 9th place. Hopefully he gets to finish off strong. And last but not least, oh wait, hold on, Clay Halterman here on the attack of Cohen Evans. Down into turn 3. He's gonna have a better exit here with overtake on through turns 4 and 5. Can he get closer to Cohen Evans? Who knows? Cohen Evans looks on the outside. Cohen Evans is gonna have to. Ooh, he closes the door. Chops off his nose into turn 7. Clay Halterman not happy there. Going to turn 8. Oh, as Cohen Evans eats a lot of the curb. That's gonna unsettle the car. As Clay Halterman, he's gonna send it in, but Cohen Evans locks up the right front. And right now, through 9 and 10, as I said, the technical corners here. Clay Halterman has a better exit off of turn 10, but looks like Cohen Evans fast on the gas there. They're probably using overtake. And to finish off our top 10, the GOAT, Alan Hong for St. Clair College. He's going to get the points tonight. And a top 10, a definite top 10, a strong race for Alan Hong. Once again, the GOAT here for the CL Formula College Series. And that will round about our CL top 10 for tonight right now with 6 laps to go. As right now, really, folks. Oh, wait, somebody just went off track there. Who was that in P8? Looks like that was Patinella. Yeah, Patinella went off course and went in the gravel out of turn 13, but he's back. But yes, right now, let's focus here on the battle for third place, folks, for the podium. It's between Bradley Skinker, Cohen Evans, and Clint Alderman. But right now, it looks like they're actually separating, and Bradley Skinker, while Bradley Skinker is pulling away, UNC Charlotte, Clint Alderman, ever so slightly trying to clinch into third. But right now, focusing on fourth, is on to Cohen Evans. He's there, he's got the pace, but with six laps to go, well, the leader, Muhammad Ali, about to take the lap here. It is going to be 6 laps to go here at Circuit Zandvoort. And folks, that is no joke right there. He is not on a quality lap. He is not on a warm lap. He is not on a practice session. He is in the lead with 10 laps to go. No cars in sight behind him. Folks, once again, a strong race for Muhammad Ali. As right now, I'm not surprised here as Tyler Clinton is 7th place. And 7th place Tyler Clinton is going to be relegated as Cale Davidson is going to be promoted up into 6th place. Right now, using his push and overtake. So right now, Cale Davidson, nothing but free air. He is currently 11 seconds behind UNC Charlotte Clown Ultimate. So right now, it is all about trying to get through the clean air. But remember, folks, he used up all those tires trying to get past Patinella. So Patinella holding him up. So right now, Cale Davidson, I'm not saying anything, but probably looking at a 6th place finish here for Cale. Sorry, bud, but man, it's gonna be these 12 seconds off. It's too long, too far from here. As right now, our Muhammad Ali, 5 laps to go. He took the line here. 5 laps to go at the Dutch Grand Prix. As right now, it is Clint Ultimates, UNC Charlotte, on board here, right behind Cohen Evans. Once again, so close, and Cohen Evans goes off track right there. As Cohen Evans, he's currently not using push to overtake. I believe he's on the push overtake. Oh, no, he is. He is blinking, but Clint Ultimate trying to get there ever so closely, but not there enough. But I think if he can set up another good lap out of turn 13 and next time around, turns 14, he can probably get there. As right now, Clint Ultimate less than a second behind Cohen Evans, and Bradley Skinker pulling away. He is going off into the distance and seeing if he can get himself secured a third place here in the Seattle Formula Car Series round 12. As right now, we're on board here with Clint Ultimate. He's going to send it in underneath Cohen Evans. Cohen Evans still on the outside, not giving up here. They're still side by side, out of turn 1. Oh, and he's gonna relinquish it. Bradley Skinker is, Cohen Evans is going to relinquish it. And Clint Ultimate, right when we come back from commentator's break, Cohen Evans from IUPUI, student driver, loses it to alumni driver Clint Ultimate in 4th place. So Cohen Evans in 5th, Clint Ultimate in 4th. Folks, what a battle here. As right now, Cohen Evans just trailing behind with 4 laps to go, with the leader about to take 3 laps to go. As right now, it is going to be a Cohen Evans trailing, but the top 5 potentially. But it looks like how it stands, as right now, everyone is really spread apart in the track right now, as everyone is slowly and surely creating gaps between each other. So I think this is probably how it's going to end off, most likely. If no big thing happens to the leader, I sure hope nothing bad happens. As right now, Muhammad Ali in 1st place right now. Just cruise. He's just on driver's cruise. as right now, folks, as it stands, it looks like it's gonna be a Ball State 1-2, unfortunately, in the top three, with Cale Davidson out here in sixth. Unfortunately, I say that for the Ball State fans who were expecting a 1-2-3-4. As right now, our Muhammad Ali in front, about to take 2 laps to go, folks. 2 laps to go here at the CLF Formula College Series. Right behind him is going to be Esteban Munoz, the student driver for Florida International University. It is going to be a student 1-2-3, and as it stands, that means alumni winner for tonight, potentially Clint Halterman. So, folks, time will tell. As right now, Esteban Munoz just go, as we're gonna go on board here until the final lap. Let's go on board here. Let's give him some love here, as this will be his first top 2 finish in the CL from the College Series, and to have him up here in the booth is gonna be amazing here. So it's gonna be a first podium finish for Florida International University. So, I mean, Esteban Munoz, my guy, he better be happy and proud to be putting Florida International University on the CIL map, to have them in the CIL top 3 for the first time here. As right now, he's using all that push overtake, folks. You see that green? That means he has a lot to give. Down out of turns 6 and 7. Looks like Alan Hong, the GOAT, went off track, but he's back on the track. He's rolling out of turn 10 here. Once again, still on the overtake. And it's funny how between top 3, they're all separated by 11 seconds. Through turns 11 and turns 12, as right now, on board with Esteban Munoz, it is going to be a Leaf taking the white flag, folks. 1 lap to go here at the CL Formula College Series. And it's going to be Esteban Munoz also just rounding about turns 14 to take the white flag one more time around. Just take it easy, folks. Take it easy. As right now, with our Muhammad Ali, as we're going to go on board here, a beautiful shot here. 75 seconds! 75 seconds of overtake, folks. Our Muhammad Ali just not even using overtake. What a Chad. As Ali rounding about 8, 9, and 10 here, down into turns 10. Folks, get ready to crown ourselves a world champion here in the CL Formula College Series. As a Muhammad Ali crosses the line, it is even more definite soon enough here out of turns 11 and 12 to be for the season made, the maiden season of the Super Formula Cars induction into the CIL Formula College Series. Rounding about the final corner, folks, our Muhammad Ali, champion of the world, he's going to win it here at the round 12 of the Circuit of Zandvoort CIL Formula Cars Series. He's going to be our World Drivers' Championship. Give it up for Muhammad Ali, champion of the CIL. Rounding about for the first time here, Esteban Munoz, the first time top 3 for Florida International University. And rounding about our top 3, it could be a Ball State University of Fulton, trailing right behind there for UNC Charlotte, and Cohen Evans in 5th place. Cale Davidson rounding about turns 13 and 14 for Ball State. A strong recovery drive from last to 6th for Ball State. He is out of overtake, down to the line with Tyler Klinkensmith of Robert Morris University and his teammate Nicholas Panella of Robert Morris University, 1, 2, and 7th and 8th, with Alexander Diamond for Drexel University in 10th place. As right now, our last driver unofficially scoring right here is the GOAT, Alan Hong of St. Clair College. I heard folks in the chat saying, "Where's Alan Hong? Show us Alan Hong." Folks, here he is, rounding about for another top 10 finish in the CL Formula Cars Series. Congrats for him and St. Clair College. Oh my lord. As just like when Max Verstappen won his first World Drivers' Championship. Oh my lord, Max. You have won, and you've done it. Oh my lord, Ali. you have won the World Drivers' Championship, the CIL Formula Cars Championship. Once again, round about applause for Alif as he gets the win, and he wins the CIL Formula Cars the championship here for the Drivers' Championship. I mean, who didn't expect it? I mean, from fourth place, from first, always on the grid, to finishing first, always at the end of the race. It is definitely going to be an interesting. It was definitely going to be an interesting season for fighting, especially amongst teammates with Cale Davidson, and Jordan Johnson. But I mean, the consistency, being on top of things. Congratulations to Muhammad Ali for getting the win here and getting the CIL Drivers Championship. And so right now, doing donuts in out of turns one here for Muhammad Ali. So right now, we're gonna let him have his moment, let him soak it in, get that toast, get that champagne, man. I wish we had champagne to celebrate this. Of course, if they were 21 plus. Um, and of course, they can do the champagne and throw it all around and celebrate their amazing victory. As right now, we're going to wait for the drivers to all calm down. And while we have that, of course, I have to take advantage of this historic moment. Down there, right down there, it is the Edward Sanchez at Twitter and YouTube. Y'all should check it out. Hashtag self promo ad, hashtag no shame. And once again, Circuit of Vandor. I mean, I've seen a lot of racing, the home of Verstappen, as Alexander Diamond said it earlier, but the home of crazy racing, because that second race was crazy. But folks, let's not wait any longer. Let's get our alumni winner, Clint Halterman, up here in the booth. Clint Halterman from UNC Charlotte, our alumni winner for tonight's round 12 of the Seattle Formula College Series. How does it feel to be winning here as alumni winner? And how difficult was it tonight?
It feels good. My back is soaking wet. That's how.
Whoa.
It
mine
was.
too.
Yeah, it was. These cars on these like technical tracks are just. They're a lot of fun, but it's a legitimate workout. Like, oh my god, it's insane. Yeah, I forgot to turn it on.
There's that pretty face.
Yeah,
Show it
and
to the world.
I didn't want to get flamed for not having my bed made, and I didn't have time to make my bed, so it's not made. But it's
I
still
mean,
not
brother,
made.
You pointed it out. I think folks wouldn't have noticed, but keep going.
No, I think I would have gotten flamed for it, but whatever. I didn't have time to make it, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. I wish I could have got Bradley there at the end of the first race. That was so close. But yeah, it was just a lot of fun out there. Probably had a chance at 2 podiums there if I didn't spin in the first one, and then I don't know. The second one, I got caught up in that one, but you know, what are you gonna do? Have fun. Got 4th place in both of them. Alumni win in both of them. So yeah, it was a lot of fun, and yeah, I might need a shower.
Well, I definitely don't we all after that intense racing. I mean, yeah, one of the most difficult and technical tracks on the calendar, but you survived. You got the alumni win. So congratulations for your round 12 alumni winner. And before we let you go, give your shout outs, man.
Yeah, thank you. And shout outs, my guys, Jared and Benet, who were cheering me along while I was racing. And shout out to the guys I was racing tonight. Like I said, it was a lot of fun. A lot more fun than I thought. I had never driven this car at this track before tonight, so I didn't know what to expect, but it was a lot of fun. And shout out to y'all for putting on this race.
Oh. Well, glad that you enjoyed it. Glad you had fun, and thank you so much. And congratulations on being tonight's alumni winner, Clint Halterman, folks. UNC Charlotte alumni winner for tonight.
Thank you.
Of course, it's a pleasure. Now, moving on to our 3rd place, it is going to be Bradley Skinker Ball State University. So let's pull him up here into the booth. Bradley Skinker, congratulations on another top 3 in the CL Formula Car Series. I mean, I'm not surprised. Once again, welcome to the Ball State Podcast. But not quite, as we saw the wall crumbled again tonight, just like last week. Talk to me about how that race went.
I mean, race 2 went the best possible I could get. Unfortunately, in turn 1, there was a huge incident. I got mixed up in that, so I had to pit. But after that, I just put my head down, did everything I could, ended up in 3rd. So, unfortunately, my teammate was out of the race. So, look for the 1, 2, 3, 4 next week. But good result for the rest of us here.
10-4, Skinker. I mean, yeah, it was definitely a difficult track. I mean, turns 3, turns 11, everywhere. It was just throwing the car around, hoping that it stuck. We saw the drive that you had going through the field. So, I mean, strong drive tonight. Once again, congratulations on that top 3. And before we let you go, give me that shout out.
Just shout out to my friends and family back home and everyone here at the Esports Center, BK, Dan, and all my teammates, especially Kale this week. Bro helped me out in the first race. So.
Well, we love to hear that. Very wholesome. And that is our 3rd place winner, Bradley Skinker from Ball State University. Thank you for joining us, and good luck in the next one.
Have a good one.
Let's move on to our first ever. Esteban Munoz is joining us in the booth for Florida International University. Let's get him up here. Esteban Munoz, welcome to the booth, my guy, for Florida International University, our 2nd place winner for tonight. My man, how does it feel to get a podium finish here, the first time for your college and for really yourself here?
Feels really good. I would say I'm finally happy to get this beautiful livery back into the podium. Working really hard for the whole season. Yeah, it was fun. I mean, it's fun. Not gonna lie, I got kind of lucky with the first lap incident. I started dead last and just managed to sneak my way through. And then started, once the restart happened, just managed to follow Alif passing Evans, and yeah, that was it. I mean, I couldn't catch Alif. I know I was matching his pace like midway through towards the end of the race. But yeah, managed to come home with a 2nd place finish.
I mean, yeah, lead pace was a lot in that first race. He did finish 31 seconds ahead, but only by 11 here. So you definitely put the pressure on him. So really pat yourself on the back, my man, because that was a strong driving for Florida International University student driver Esteban Munoz. And so, I mean, once again, welcome back to the booth. Hopefully, I get to see you again. And before I let you go, what's your shoutouts, man?
I want to thank Panther Esports for the support. Shout out to my teammate Lewis. He couldn't be here today, but yeah, I know he was watching. So hopefully he got a good show, and it feels good to not be him to only be the only driver to go from last to a podium. So now I matched him on that.
Well, yes, you did. You are our CIL biggest mover of the day. So congrats to you on that. And well, hopefully I get to see you again soon, man.
Absolutely, man. Take care.
You as well. And that was Esteban Munoz, our P2 winner for tonight. And let's go on to our winner of tonight, the celebrity of tonight, Alif. Our Muhammad Alif is in the booth with us, Boston University champion of the world, champion of the CL Formula College Series. How you feeling?
Pretty not bad, not a bad feeling. Yeah, it was an interesting race, just coming from the back, and then yeah, the turn 1 incident, and yeah, getting through the field from there, and then just try to pull away. But I mean, Esteban Munoz had a very good pace, but yeah, yeah, very happy with the double win and the pole and the double fastest lap. So
I mean, of course, you're getting fastest lap after fastest lap. The man, you had like 70, 80 laps, seconds of push to overtake. I mean, do you ever feel that you have to use it early, or do you just like to save it to the end? I am curious about that one.
I usually just save it till the end, just because I like to, because the car is always best at the end with the lighter fuel load. So like race 1, I had 200 seconds going into like the last 3 laps. So
Oh
That's
my
usually what
god.
I do. Yeah, it's usually what I do. Unless race two where I need to use it to get past someone, or I need to use it to like pull away from some. That's usually when I like to use it. But I mean, for CIL races, just because there is a extra point for fastest lap, it only makes sense for me to like save as much as I can for the last few laps.
And folks, like I say, who needs Verstappen when you've got a Leaf doing it even better? Well, congratulations on the race win. Congratulations on being the winner of the maiden of the Super Formula introduction in the CIL Super. I keep saying everything all over again. You know what, bro? You're the champion tonight. You're the champion of the CIL Formula College Series. I mean, like you said, you were very ecstatic and happy about it. So, I mean, I'll see you again next week. So I mean, I'll see you. Yeah, I'll see you again next week. So it doesn't really matter. But anyway, man, tell me your shout outs, man. Give me your shout outs.
Yeah, so my whole road team, we got Kale, Bradley, Lucas, Oval team as well, who are we got Daniel, Andrew, Ben, Kelton, for all their hard work really. Because we're trying to aim for that Cup Series championship as well. So we got one done. We got one more to go. So that's the ultimate goal for us now as a team. Our directors, Dan and BK, our Dean, Dean Turner, for all her support and the hard work, which is the reason why we have a Ball State esports program here in Ball State. My family back in Singapore, my team, Team Singapore, Motorsports Singapore, my sponsors, Next Level Racing, Sports Singapore as well for all their support. And yeah, super happy with that. Yeah, let's try to go get the Cup Series championship as well.
Well, beautiful shout outs, but not if I have anything to say for that last part about that Cup champion. I mean, hey, don't count out Baruch College. I gotta say it. Listen, I don't turn right that much, but I turn left, and we are going to homestead Miami, which we'll talk about that later. And thank you for that good segue. So we're gonna talk about that later. But hey, congratulations, champion of the world, a Leaf. Who needs Verstappen when you've got this lovely fella from Ball State University right there on screen? Look at him. I saw that little eye. I saw that little nod. Congratulations to him. Get that champagne. Start throwing it around like they win in the podiums. And enjoy the night, my guy. And have a good day.
Thank you. See you guys.
And that was our season winner, our Muhammad Al-Leaf of Ball State University. And so let's do the podium first before we go into our next race schedule. And all right. So right now, the results of tonight is, of course, a Leaf in front in first in Ball State University, Munoz in second for Florida International University, Bradley Skinker third for Ball State University, Clint Halseman, UNC Charlotte, rounding about top four, but getting that alumni win. Kelvin Evans in fifth for IUPUI, Kel Davidson, the last surviving Ball State University in that stint in sixth. Robert Morris University's 1, 2, 7th, and 8th place. Tyler Klingon-Smith and Nicholas Panella. Strong race for them. Alexander Diamond in 9th place. A really good workaround from race 1. And the GOAT, Alan Hong, rounding about our top 10 for Sinclair College. And everyone else is retired. They went home, packed their bags, said, all right, we're going to Watkins Glen. They're going here to New York. So Kent State University, Jordan Johnson, and 11th, Adrian Tibagoic, and 12th for St. Clair. Hunter Hasty for Clemson University. Aiken Lamar, Howard Community College. St. Clair College, Athena LeClaire, and 15th. And outside of the top 15, Drexel University, 16th, Jason Wallet. Andrew Burrow, 17th, Clemson University. Lucas Moody, Ball State, last Ball State, unfortunately, rounding about the second to last. And Luis Diaz in 19th for Florida International University. But at least folks who are listening, who are Florida International University students, don't worry because your man's Esteban Munoz finished second. So congrats to him. And speaking of race, there's another race tomorrow for the Collegiate Prototype Challenge. It is going to be at the Autodromo Jose Carlos Pace, the Brazilian Grand Prix, and it's going to be tomorrow at 8:45 p.m. April 11th. Am I reading that right? Oops, that is next week. Hold on, folks. Let's do a little bit of recovery here. So that is next week. That is Interlagos, which is obviously the best racetrack ever for open wheel and for pro. So right now we're gonna go to Road America. So corrections, folks. The CIL Collegiate Prototype Challenge is going to be at Road Atlanta tomorrow at 8:45 p.m. Green flag at 9 p.m. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be casted by my lovely friend Sky, and please subscribe. You stay tuned and hit that notification bell. Because if you're not notified, you're gonna miss out. And if you're gonna miss out, well, you're gonna be sorry to hate a loser. Like honestly, if you miss out on CIL, what else are you gonna be doing? Come on. So hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. And so yeah, so let's move on to our next one, which is gonna be the Cup race at Monday, and it's gonna be the Miami 200 for the CIL Flexwear Cup Series, April 8th, 8:30 p.m. The last playoff race, folks. This is where we're gonna be not crowning yet the champion, but we are going to be locking in the top four, crowning in the chase to the cup, the top four, our final four. So that's going to be next Monday for the Miami 200, and so it's going to be intense racing. And honestly, with the multi-groove track, we're going to hopefully, like we saw last race with the nearly green flag run, hopefully we get to see a flag to flag clean race, green flag run, caution free race. I am delusional, some might say, but hey, I have faith in my CIL drivers. We did it in Las Vegas, we can do it again. Moving on, next week is gonna be, as I hinted, the Finger Lakes Grand Prix. God, you know what? I can't say it. Watkins Glen International, April 10th at 8:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Do not miss it. It is gonna be at my home track, New York here, Watkins Glen. And folks, it is our fan favorite Watkins Glen. We're gonna see action. We're gonna see the bus stop be a war zone in the bus stop. DS is gonna be beautiful. Turn 1 is gonna be amazing. So it is only a matter of time before we're gonna get a masterpiece of a race. That is one race I've been looking forward to since the beginning of the schedule, and one race that could not and will not oh my god, I just had a defeat. I just had a brain fart right there. You will not be disappointed. You will not be disappointed. It is going to be great. So please be there and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on that. And so that is our upcoming race for the next series here for CIL, the home of quality college iRacing league racing. So quality, remember folks.
Race control scoring has ended.
Right now, I just heard that the race control has ended. The results are in, and of course, that is our unofficial results because, of course, we had a lot of as you saw, a lot of wrecks happening. So penalties will be dished out in the preliminary reports later on as the night goes on. So those are unofficial results, but I can really say top 10. That's where it's going to be probably. Yeah. So if you have enjoyed this so far and you've tuned in, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in for the Round 12 CIL Formula College Series at the Dutch Grand Prix. It warms my heart to see you all in the chat, being active and hitting that like button. And of course, we're always hearing feedback and we always want to improve our quality on our streams. So thank you so much for spending your evening with us. And thank you so much for watching, like I said, quality college iRacing League here on the home of quality racing, iRacing. So with that, take care, have a good night, and tune in tomorrow for the CPC.